Happy Friday! Are you ready for the best show ever? Ever. Welcome to Date Night with Connie and Chrissy. I'm your host, Connie Henriquez, and my crazy co-host,
Chrissy Boog.
Chrissy Boog. What's up, dude?
What's up, man? How are you been?
I feel like I haven't seen you in ages.
Well,
actually, it was a couple days ago.
You and Joseph dissed me for the Super Bowl.
That was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, whatever. I haven't seen you guys. I invited you guys, but you didn't show up.
No, actually, we had our radio show on Tuesday.
Oh, that's right.
And we had such a fun topic. Do you remember what it was?
No.
We were actually trying to we are in the process of setting Chrissy up with 3 potential contestants.
So if you want to try out, call.
So if you want to try out to win a date with Chrissy, go to our Facebook page and private message us.
Yes. Maybe Frank will be one of them.
I think Frank is already one of them. I think he was already one of them. I think he already went on a date.
He was oh, yeah, that's right.
I think he already went on a date with you.
He took me for some salty tater tots. Can't wait to ask him about that. And then I never heard from him again.
But we have Frank tonight as our guest, so that'll be an interesting conversation. But
Frank
yes,
Frank Vetro.
Right, we thought it was Vitro for like a million years.
I like Vitro better. I'm just going to say Vitro.
I know. So so if you're a potential contestant and you would like to win the heart of Chrissy Boog, go to our Facebook page and private message us. But so we had an awesome radio show on Tuesday.
No, but what did we talk about? What was the topic?
We spoke about when relationships are, signs when the relationship is over.
Or they're cheating? I forgot.
No. Signs they're not into you anymore.
Yes.
Oh my God, it was a couple of days ago. We already forgot.
I already forgot.
Right. So it's signs that the guy or girl is no longer into you.
Mm-hmm. And we didn't get callers. Normally,
we did, but we got them at the end of the show, so we didn't have enough time to take them.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
Do you remember some key points that we picked up from how to know if a partner is into you or not?
They stop holding your hand in public?
Yes.
I can't see you with this thing.
Yes, move that shit.
It's blocking.
It's supposed to be Tito's. What happened?
I don't know. Joseph, what happened? Where's our jug? Someone stole our jug.
No, we gave the jug away. We
where's
gave the jug away. Someone needed a flower pot, and we gave them our Tito's jug.
No, where's our jug? I'm really concerned about it.
I said someone needed a flower pot.
You gave our jug away?
They needed a flower pot. It was empty. Dude,
Great.
We don't give away full bottles.
You don't give away Tito.
We don't give away full bottles.
He's our
empty
sponsor.
bottles we do.
He's our sponsor.
Anyway.
Yes, so go ahead.
So they stop holding hands, right? And
when he doesn't invite you to family functions.
Exactly. Or if they don't respond to your text or calls.
In a timely manner.
Exactly.
Does Joseph answer you?
I will say, Jeff really does a really great job. He does have a JOB, so I understand if he does not respond right away.
But everybody has their phone with them, so I really,
They do, but I know for me, like if I have a meeting of a client, I don't have time to take a phone call.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you take a while to write me back.
Right. Sometimes I'm busy.
It's annoying. How do you feel?
No, I have to say, you're really good. And once I text you, you do respond.
Thank you.
You do. But you have a different type of job. It's different. I'm not going to say to the client, excuse me.
Everybody has their phone, no matter.
Chrissy Boog is texting me.
I don't care if you're Obama.
I can't listen to the rest of your very important session because my co-host is wanting to reach me.
Right, exactly. You should make my co-host is trying to text me the bestie of the week. Hold on. I know you want to kill yourself, but just hold on 1 second.
Hold that thought. It'll just be probably 2 seconds, right?
I know you're crying right now over your breakup, but hold on. My co-host is wanting to send me a picture for her bestie. Hold on. Right there. Hold on.
Or a potential guy she might be interested in.
Correct. I do send you that as well.
You do. Well, because it's good. It's good to get feedback.
But listen, we had a great show. I did not have any contestants show up, but that's all right. So,
and the reason why you didn't have any contestants show up is because we actually had an overwhelming response.
That's right.
So we want to really dive down, and David and I want to go through every person.
I don't know if I trust David going through.
You trust me, though.
I trust you, and I think I might hire Joseph to take David's place. Because I trust
So we're going to make sure that we pick the best 3 candidates for you.
Oh, and let's talk about next Tuesday. We'll be at the burger spot in Patchogue.
That's right. So if
we'll be live.
If you guys have not tuned into our previous shows, which I highly doubt, every Tuesday night on 103.9 FM for the Eastern Long Island peeps, you can listen to us on Long Island News Radio. However, if you live outside Eastern Long Island, you're free to go to the internet and find us at longislandnewsradio.com.
LAnews.com.
LAnews.com?
Yeah, LA News.
There you go. On Tuesday nights at 6 and sometimes 7, depending on the Islander game.
Yeah. Damn Islanders.
I know, the fact that
I'm a Ranger fan, by the way.
No.
Damn Islanders.
We love the Islanders. For the
fact that they're New York.
Yeah.
But so we'll be live. What's the name of the burger place?
At Burger Shack in Patchogue, and it's on Main Street. I think it's West Patchogue, actually.
And I love they're going to have an out-of-the-box burger, but what about our date night drink?
They're going to have an out-of-the-box burger, and they're actually working on a date night drink for us.
They better have it. It better be a pink martini.
That's not our drink, though. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is our logo.
Okay.
Look it.
It's our logo, but our drink is Tito's Seltzer, a splash of lemonade for those that really don't mind about calories, although I feel like it's a waste.
I think you should do it. My friend's husband, Anthony, he's the one that turned me on to putting the splash of lemonade.
But what's the point, though?
It just gives it some flavor.
It's added sugar.
I know, but it's good. It's like a Zippy.
Oh, okay. It's added sugar,
You never had a Zippy?
No.
I got to take you to Houses.
No, I feel like you did at JT's.
Oh, right.
During the summer.
Right. But that's not the original Zippy.
Oh, it's not?
Yeah, I got to take you guys to Houses over the summer.
All right, we'll definitely do that. But I try to do an Atkins lifestyle, which means that there's no lemonade involved.
Me and you eat, the other night we were at Flanagan's after a radio show.
During the winter, I sometimes, I
ate salted caramel cheesecake.
Sway off. And I had a apple something.
Oh, apple
crumb.
Right.
It's delicious.
Great. And then the old Elmore guys.
Oh, my God. And then we ran into your friend, Ray, who's actually going to be a future guest with us.
From the biggest band on Long Island, Elmore. I love them. He was the singer from the band. Mark. Shout out.
And what kind of music do they sing?
All 80s, 80s,
love
70s
songs?
love music, like Phil Collins.
Against all odds, right.
Which he said he never likes to play.
Right, and Chrissy begs him to play every single time.
No, but they're amazing.
They are amazing.
They wear masks.
They do, so you never really know what they look like.
When I first went to go see them, I was like, guys, I'm not going to like this music. They wear masks. I don't like people like Slipknot.
Really?
I don't like that type of music.
You thought they were Slipknot.
And then they jammed out to Phil Collins and Hall Notes. I was like, wow, I love these guys. They're awesome.
You were in love.
I was in love.
You were.
And now we're friends with them. And now they're coming on our show.
And they do a great, great set. And they actually, you could find them, they're usually in, Patchogue?
Painters, the place we're going for my 40th.
Yeah. Oh, so guys, also, just so you know, Chrissy is turning 40 next week, which is like the new 30.
It's like my funeral.
No, it's not. So Chrissy's turning 40, it's our new 30. So we're going to have a huge bash for her at next Saturday at Painters in Bellport.
That's right.
Is it Bellport or Brookhaven?
I don't know. Frazank said Bellport. It's Brookhaven on
I
the
think
website.
it's either or, yeah. So come hang out with us next Saturday night starting at what time?
Just do what Frank does. Don't put an address in the GPS. You just drive, and you'll end up at the destination.
Frank, our lovely guest.
It's going to be at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. So head over to Painters at in Bellport or Brookhaven, where the hell it is.
I wish it was Elmore playing, but it's the other band, Drop Dead Sexy.
Drop Dead Sexy. All right, but we also have a planned event in the future with Ola Moore at one of their future events, so that'll be fun.
Yep. And an amazing DJ, Jess Button, will be DJing that night. She is the best DJ. She plays all the old school hip hop.
What's old school hip hop?
Like Biggie.
Biggie Smalls?
Sexual Healing. Remember that song? I used to love that
song.
She plays all the best music. I love it.
That's right. You know what movie actually we just saw?
What?
Straight Outta Compton.
No.
Yes, Straight Outta Compton.
Was it better than the Mop movie that you saw?
The Mop movie, yeah. The Straight Outta
Compton. The invention of what was it? The ShamWow? The invention of the ShamWow you and Gisette went to go see.
It was
like
the mop, the glow mop or something. I don't remember. Anyway, Straight Outta Compton.
How was it?
It was actually a really good movie. I didn't know do you know the backstory of NWA?
Well, I used to listen to them back in the day.
Okay. Well, I mean, the movie did a really great job of presenting their history, and they seem to really be cool people.
They are.
You know, I spoke to my sisters like, some of them beat some women or whatever the case may be, but whatever. Hey, that's life.
That's life.
I'm teasing. It was a good movie, though.
Yeah, whatever. We still love you anyway. We still support you here at Date Night. You can be a guest on our show.
Exactly. They did it. It was a great movie. You should go watch it. It's very inspiring.
All right, so should we give our guests the Start Loving Life tip of the week?
Yes. Are you ready for your Start Loving Life tip of the day, which is be clear and the universe will always deliver.
I love that.
Do you love it?
I love that.
And how true is it?
All right, so how do we get clear, guys?
How
do we get clear?
It's really important. You want to focus on what you want versus what you don't want, because don't forget, the universe will deliver whatever you want. So if you're clear on what you don't want, chances are you'll get that. So you don't want to do that.
Right. So if you're saying you don't want another selfish, immature guy,
you're going to get it.
You're going to keep getting it, guys.
Exactly. So make sure you're clear about what you want, and the way you know that you're clear about what you want is because you feel good in thinking about it. And if you feel like crap, chances are you focus on what you don't want.
I love it.
Exactly.
Let's ask Frazank if he does that.
Exactly. So we're going to talk to our lovely guest, Frazank, to see his thoughts on that tip.
Frazank's confused why he's here.
All right, dude. So what's your bestie?
All right, so I love this. You know I'm always trying to find the best dating apps.
You are.
And this is good because it's time consuming. If you're on a million dating apps and online dating, you don't have time to sit there sifting through all the online profiles. So the dating ring takes all that time out for you. They actually go through the profiles for you and match it for you. It's like having your own personal matchmaker, which I love. But it's all virtual, so it's great. So they are real people looking for your matches, and they pick out your photos. They write your bio for you.
Wait, they write your bio? How do they do that?
I love. You sign up on their website. Go sign up on the website, and they do everything for you. You could do a free trial, too, which is great. I'm going to sign up for it.
Well, and first of all, the hardest part of online dating is usually the bio. Like, you normally hear people say, oh, I want to do it, but I have to write my bio.
Right. Or people say, oh, you wrote it wrong, or this is why people aren't reaching out to you. So they take all that and do it for you.
That's amazing.
And they pick out the right pictures. You know, oh my God, how many selfies do you see of guys? I want to ask for Zank this. Why do guys think that it's attractive to put in the bathroom a shirtless selfie? Like, I don't get it.
I know,
like,
that's
what girls
so
are
common.
reaching out to
I
you
don't
with
get
that type of picture?
But maybe it works. Like, we
Immediately,
don't know.
I'm like, no, swipe left.
Right,
Whatever.
but maybe if they keep doing it for some reason, maybe it works for them.
Well, they're attracting the wrong person.
Clearly. I think that's
hard.
weird, too.
And girls with the duck faces.
I know.
We'll ask Frank what he thinks about it.
Yeah, we're going to get his perspective on it.
They're obviously not looking for anything serious. So, but anyway, I like this because it's not like the Tinder, like the hookup app or whatever. You don't have to sit there wasting time going through all the pictures.
That's interesting.
They match you and they send you on a date once a week. They send a match once a week.
Based on, now is this like collectively all the sites that you're on, or is it just one site that you're on?
No, it's dating. Well, the dating ring is their own site. You're going to fill out a questionnaire.
Okay, so they do it by that.
Yep, and they're going to go by what you're looking for, and then they're going to match you and send you a match every week.
So
it's like going to a matchmaker, but it's all
based on their database.
Right. It's all online, which is great. You don't have to do anything.
That's a great idea.
I love it. And they give you a free trial.
How long? That's great.
I think it's like I think they give you a month.
Oh, perfect.
Thedatingring.com. Just go to datingring.com. I love it. I don't know. I think I found it and I was like, wow, that was a great idea.
I think it's a great idea because that's the hardest part of online dating.
It is.
Matching up with people.
Well, it's annoying also going through all the profiles.
It's like a full-time job.
It is. And then you have to worry. Did I write the right thing? Am I scaring them off by saying I want?
Do I respond?
Do I
wait?
Pick a fence with 9 kids. This takes all of that out.
It might be a little too much pressure.
Right. Exactly. But like eHarmony,
I hate eHarmony. I hate it.
It takes like 1,000,000 hours to write.
It takes 1,000,000 hours.
Right. And they send you people like one match, a month or something?
I don't remember, but I know it's like you have to answer a quiz, and then you have to answer questions, and then you get a question back. It's like a project.
And they send you people from like Connecticut.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Because they do it by mileage. So sometimes Connecticut people are close.
Well, it's not
over
really
the water.
Close,
well, over the water. They don't know where it is.
That's true. Well, I don't want it.
Yeah, I prefer not eHarmony. I prefer Match.
Exactly. But that's turning into a hookup site, I heard, too. So
really?
You never know. I would just try the dating
POF
I would
try hookup site.
That is, too. That's like, we've talked about that before.
And Tinder.
Tinder, yeah.
Tinder. But I heard Tinder's getting more not of a hookup site and more of meeting people.
I know. We'll ask for Zank. I mean, it just really depends. I love that Frank's now the expert.
I know. Well, Frank does not do online dating at all. Because I asked him before the show.
He's not even interested in dating. And we have him on as the expert. Can't wait to...
No, he's here as a perspective from a guy.
Can't wait to pick his braid. All right, well, grab your Tito's, and we'll come back with for Zank for the bro perspective.
Frank Vetro, not Vitro.
I like Vitro. He said his dad calls him Vitro. So
I knew we were right. I knew we were right. We were right. All right, break time.
Cheers.
What are you looking for? You don't even know that. Are you on the ball list? So you can't even answer. I'm asking you about it. You gotta be highly skilled. You understand that?
Madhousetv.
Are you well versed there? Are you very smart man? Hit me with some funny shit.
My shit's twisted.
Tell me something. Tell me
What
something.
do you have right there?
That's awesome.
Well,
that's a big.
That's nice.
You know damn well.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's
Sir,
awesome.
are you interested in
Twisted
not?
talent.
Yes, I am.
see, you got twisted.
That's twisted. That's talent.
You see what I'm saying? You understand me? And if you can't whip out answers like that, that man is liable to go to commercial break, punch your fucking mouth loose. You understand me? Time is up, sir. You understand me? You're on. You're the man. All right, give me your name now. I'm sorry.
My name is Willie.
Willie, where you working at?
We are twisted. We are awesome. Love awesome. Love awesome. Love awesome.
Can you repeat that question again?
Galaxy Luxury Coach is a full-service limousine and party bus company. Family-owned and operated, we are an industry leader with over 25 years of experience in providing best-in-class luxury transportation for your special event. Whether it's your precious wedding day, an all-day wine tour out east, your high school prom, that special birthday, or just an amazing night on the town, our professional chauffeurs stand ready to ensure your special event is truly special. Galaxy Luxury Coach has one of the largest and modern party bus fleets in the New York area. Our party buses are simply nightclubs on wheels. Concert sound systems, light shows, lasers and strobes, multicolor LED lighting brilliantly lights your party bus inside and out. For corporate and more laid-back events, we will cater to your specific needs and requests. What sets Galaxy aside from all others in the luxury transportation industry is our attention to detail in customizing our services to your special event. At Galaxy, it's all about you and your guests. Galaxy customers return time and time again because they know they can trust Galaxy to help deliver those lifetime memorable moments. Step aboard and let your Galaxy experience begin.
And we're back with Frank Vitro, author of Standing on Principle, which is a memoir that you wrote about being wrongly accused.
That's right.
Right? And just give everybody a quick background. We won't harp on it too much, but it's important for people to know
at the age of 33, I was a high school and middle school principal. That's my camera right there, right? Number 3.
Oh my God.
I love it. He's confirming. That's a principal in him.
Number 3.
You can look at us too.
1, 2, 3, eyes on me.
You can look at us as well.
The educator in me. So I was a high school, middle school principal when I was 34, 35.
Well, first of all, it's very admirable that you were a high school principal at 33.
I tried hard.
That's pretty crazy.
I tried hard. I always said
You're
I'm
smart.
not a genius. No, I'm not a genius. I'm not really.
No, but you're smart.
But I try hard.
That's amazing.
Well, not that you try hard. You work hard.
Right. I work hard.
Well, whatever you did,
I really
you did
tried
right.
to do it.
All right, so go ahead.
So when I led a singles life, and the single life
You're 33.
And the single life came back to bite me in the butt, and some people got together, and I was wrongfully accused of a crime I didn't commit, and I actually took the fall for somebody else's crime.
Wow.
Actually, that's what happened.
Oh,
somebody else
didn't
committed
tell
the
us that
crime.
part.
I didn't tell you that?
No, you didn't.
Somebody else committed a crime. I took the fall for it.
What?
And
With
my
the same
identity was
chick?
stolen. My identity was stolen. I took the hit for something somebody else did.
Okay.
What? I didn't know any of this.
Yeah, that really. Yeah,
And
that
we've
really,
had like 5.
Why didn't I tell you that?
already.
Yeah, why didn't I tell you that before?
I thought you
That's
told me.
really what happened.
I
It's
thought
all
you
in the
told me
book.
the girl that accused you is the one that stole your identity and did all that.
Exactly, and I took the fall for it.
Okay.
So maybe I did say something about
You
it.
did to me. You did to me. Now.
Yeah, so
No,
I took the
okay.
fall for something somebody else did.
Probably on your date.
I went through
What are salty
years of.
tater tots?
I lost my job. I went from being a hero to a zero. I hate to sound corny, but I was like a young guy, the up and coming, the next coming, right? And then I went real quick, and I fight. I try hard, so I fought hard, and I had a vision. I had a vision. I really planned. I'm good at planning and seeing things. It's one thing I'm good at. And I planned. You mentioned I was a young principal. Well, I planned that, and it all worked out.
So you always wanted to be a principal?
So he used the law of attraction.
When I became a teacher, I said, you know what? I see this happening, and you set a goal, you visualize something, and you work backwards.
All right. So what did you teach?
Science, chemistry, biology.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
Damn,
Walter
you are
White.
Yeah, I wasn't a phys ed teacher. I wasn't a gym teacher. No, I'm just kidding.
No, you're pretty smart,
Okay,
man.
so
I didn't even know.
So you were a teacher for how long?
7 years, 7.5 years.
And so when you first became a teacher, you're like, oh my God, I want to be a principal?
I had a job at William Floyd for 1 year. Then I went to Newfield High School. And my first year at Newfield High School, I was about 24. I decided that I'm going to have a 5-year plan, and I'm going to try to become a principal.
And you always taught chemistry?
And biology, yeah.
So when you watched the show Breaking Bad, what were your thoughts on that?
I only saw the first episode. Would you believe that?
Wow.
Would you believe that?
That was one of the best shows ever.
Here's the weirdest
Can you
thing.
cook meth?
Here's the weirdest thing. I loved the show.
can.
I loved that first episode I saw.
Yeah.
I never saw it, but I loved it, and I never watched
You
the
need
new
to get
episode.
on it.
We
I
met the
know.
guy from Breaking Bad.
My brother
should.
always brags about it. He's a pharmacist. He's like, you got to watch this.
So that was, yeah, okay, all right.
Never did.
Okay.
All right,
anyway.
so
No
what's
meth for you.
so that all bad stuff happened.
And then once again, so my plan, well, first of all, what I like to do in life is I like to visualize something, and then I plan backwards. Well,
I like
in order
what
to
he's
get there, I have
saying.
to go there. In order to get there, I have to do this, and I work my way.
Now,
you know
who
what I
taught
mean?
you that? Where did you get that from?
Martial arts. Growing up, I took martial arts.
You didn't tell me
For
that.
years and years. It's a whole long. It's in there. It's in the book.
You did
Standing on
not. Yeah,
Principle.
but
You
we've
guys are
been
gonna love this book.
we've been friends with you, and you didn't tell me that you did martial
long
arts.
story.
You know,
If
I
I wanted to-
interviewed the
I'll read-
MMA fighters.
What
Yeah,
kind
you're
of-
right.
Oh.
You're right. You're right. I'm
So
sorry.
you learned that. What do they teach you in that?
It's a philosophy. It's a whole way of life. I don't practice it physically. I don't do it. Years ago, I stopped, but I still can.
But mentally, what was their
Yeah.
philosophy on it?
To visualize?
To visualize, yeah, you visualize things. If you can't see yourself doing it, you're not going to do it. You know what I
So
mean?
how
Like
did-
a lot of people when they go to break a board or bricks or whatever it is you have to break, like they can't see themselves doing it. So and guess
Wow.
what? They don't do it.
Oh, so part of breaking
love
a board or
that.
something is they
Oh,
do
everything is
encour-
mental in life.
Well, I know
I want
that,
to
but
take.
they
I'm going to
encourage
start
us.
doing
Amazing.
mixed martial
Yeah.
arts.
What?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Well, I love what it stands for.
Uh-huh.
It's
It's
the
a
law
way
of
of life. I still,
attraction.
listen, there's two.
I can do it.
There's two. When it comes to martial arts, well, anything in life, like there's people that practice martial arts,
Right.
fitness, whatever it is, all good reasons, and then there's martial artists that embrace the whole philosophy and it's a way
It's
of
a
life.
lifestyle.
And the physical fitness is a secondary thing. I really do consider myself a martial artist. I still practice, just not the physical aspect.
Yeah,
So you
mental.
got that.
And it helped me get through my ordeal. no question.
Wow,
Right.
that's amazing.
How did you become a principal then at that point? Like, what set you apart from everyone else?
About my 3rd year in teaching, after I already had this plan in my head, I realized, and I don't want to sound like I'm bragging. I admit to my own foibles. I'm screw up in a lot of ways, but I realized something crazy happened. Like I really cared. I cared. Like I realized I cared about the kids.
No, great. You didn't care about them before.
Yeah,
What the
before it was like,
is
screw
going
you
on?
guys, get lost. So
Are you saying most people don't care about the kids?
scream, kids. Get
I
outta
just want
here.
to be off every
Hey, I
other
wanna
week.
open the
You guys are off all the time. It's
Open the
unbelievable.
summertime,
I should have been a
oh my God.
teacher. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
And I wanted to do more. I really wanted to do more. But I
And
didn't.
I love that I woke up one day and I'm like, you know what? I care about you kids.
Like, I really, man, I really
They
did
care about you
Like,
earlier,
I
but
started
now
to
I
feel
care
good
about
about what
you.
I was doing. You know, it's like, I don't know. I never had a summer off.
Well,
by the
thanks
way.
for
Never
caring
once.
about our
What do you
children.
mean? What'd you
I
do
never
during
once
the
had,
summer?
even when I was a first teacher, I never once had a summer off.
What'd you do?
Summer school, or I did something. I was a pool boy. You know,
What?
I'm a worker. I don't have summers off. I don't like being off.
Is that why you became a principal at age 22?
He did say he likes to work a
16, I
lot.
like to do hours of education. No, I became a principal because, and I was a principal in Hampton Bays, which I loved. I jumped all over that
Yeah.
opportunity because
Yeah.
I was always in huge school districts. And the only thing that would have stopped me from becoming a principal was being in such a big district where I lost touch with the kids.
Right.
At Hampton Bays, I could be the principal, and still I knew everybody, every kid. I knew what job they had. I knew them. I knew them, and I could talk to them in the hallway and say, "Hey, how's your job at McDonald's doing? Hey, I heard you had to drive. How'd you do on your driving test?" I knew everybody.
Oh, wow.
It was amazing. I loved it.
Right.
I really loved it.
Okay.
I spent 80 hours a week there. Sundays I was there.
So how long were you a principal?
There, I was in Hampton Bays for 3 years,
Okay.
And then,
the bottom dropped out. Yeah.
Well, then you had some contrast, some serious contrast.
But then what happened? Yeah. Well, listen, I don't mind saying.
so let's
I had
say
to-
what really happened. You were hooking up with
Somebody-
some chicks
a lot
in the
of them.
school district.
In
a
your
lot of them.
Consensual adults.
Wait, in your school?
No, in
No,
different school
I
districts.
left Newfield House to become an administrator. That's one of the besides
what?
the smaller school district and getting to know the kids.
Yeah.
Another reason that I left Newfield was because Newfield was great. My school when I was a teacher, they were great to me. No reason for me to leave. But if I wanted to be the boss,
Yeah, you
I had
go
to get
smaller-
away from
right.
the women I was in cahoots with.
So
Oh,
what do you
okay,
think
sorry.
is the reason that the girl that accused you?
I mean, I'm not a psychiatrist. I
Right.
don't want to.
Well, why do you think she went to such great lengths?
I don't think she could accept rejection. I really could. I would bet my life on that.
And she knew that you were hanging out. She
I know
found
that's
out
what it
that
was.
you
Her
were
therapist
hooking
called
up
me
with.
up. I know that's what it was.
Okay.
Her therapist.
Therapist
called
is
me up.
not allowed to do that.
Exactly.
Oh,
That's how
yeah.
serious it was with her.
What kind of therapist
There's two
is
reasons.
that?
There's
that's
two.
weird.
Well, I looked into it because I work with a lot of therapists in my job now. I'm surrounded by therapists and social workers. Therapists, social workers.
Right.
There's two reasons a therapist will call you would break confidentiality.
I know they can.
They can if you're in danger.
Uh-huh.
They have to tell you. that
Were
you're
you
gonna
in
be
danger?
killed.
Well, in your
Yes.
situation,
You were?
Yes.
You were-
or if they were dangerous to themselves and maybe you could help out or something. Like there's two reasons that I
Wow.
was told. Don't
Right.
etch that in stone, but I was told by many therapists that's the only reason they could do that. And it's been confirmed on the oath that she broke confidentiality.
So you were a principal in Hampton Bays, and yet a lot of these relationships had to do with people from Newfield?
Yes, I left Newfield, nothing at Hampton Bays. No, I learned my lesson and I was like, I'm going to
Oh,
do the right thing.
so
in
this
Hampton Bays.
happened to...
Had nothing to do with my job.
Oh.
Yeah, crazy, right?
But she found out that you were hooking up with several other women, and she got
she
mad.
convinced
And then
them, she stole my identity and kind of set up a conspiracy and did things and said, oh, look,
So
thanks, doing
you know
it."
what? We should expose her.
I did. It's in the book.
All right. Well, let's expose her now, guys.
Well,
Let's bring
hold
her.
But what happened?
Let's bring her on the show.
But the thing
Let's
is,
get her on the show.
I lost everything, but I always stayed positive. I'm a positive guy, and even like you never knew. Nobody, my own family, nobody ever knew how bad down and out I was. You have to stay. If you're not positive in life, it's over for you.
So did you lose your job as a result?
Yeah, superintendent. The town didn't want me to go. Superintendent lied to the town. The town, hey, Hampton Bays, I love you guys. I hope you're listening. My students,
Yeah.
I can go there right now. They love me.
Aw.
They can't believe what the superintendent did to me.
So based on the,
Superintendent made it sound to the town, this is a fact, that I just walked away from my job.
oh, but there was a...
So there was no uproar. Everybody was like, "Oh man, I can't believe he left us."
But
Like,
they made you step down, didn't
she
they?
made me. I got fired.
They made you resign.
It's
Based-
on record. I was discharged, but they don't know that.
Based on the things
Yeah,
that were alleged
but she made it sound like because I was very popular. She made it sound like, "Oh no, he left."
But they made it seem like you were going to get your job back.
Oh, yeah, and there was an agreement for me to go back, and it's a whole nother thing. So next thing you know, I'm in my car. But don't be sad, I was fine. I really was fine. I don't need much. So, and I had another plan. I had another 5-year plan.
Okay, what was your 5-year plan?
And the 5-year plan is
I'm gonna write
about
a
to come
freaking
to
book.
fruition, everybody.
And
Yeah.
have my own
And be a
radio
date
show.
night.
It was
Your 5-year plan was
yes,
to
I
be
had
on
this
our
vision. I
show.
was with 2 beautiful women.
And go on a date.
I know.
With one of them.
Yeah.
And,
I had
get
tater
salty tater tots.
tots.
And then never call
Oh,
her
by
again.
the way, a little side thing.
Yeah.
If I'm a contestant in this contest, guys, all you guys that are listening, you're all gonna hate me right now. You're gonna think I'm not arrogant, but you're all playing for second then. I don't lose.
No.
You're playing for second. Don't.
You're not even trying. You're not even trying.
I will win this.
Here he is on the date.
You had your date. You had your chance. You blew it.
Wow.
All right, so
I
let's-
guess you just moved up.
No,
to the
you
ranks,
blew because
everybody.
I never heard from you.
Listen,
again.
we want to hear all about
Yeah.
Chrissy and Frank's date.
No, we don't.
They did go on a date. And it's
It was
very
just so long
interesting.
ago.
So we're going to go to commercial really quick and tune back in because we want to hear all about it.
Can't wait for our salty tater
neither.
tots.
I can't wait.
Welcome to Formula Auto Wash, where every day is a great day for a car wash. Open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. Sundays 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. Detailing packages for every budget, starting out at $29.99. 100% hand wash and detail centre. Hogshair and microfiber brushes and mitts. Proudly used in Ecolab Blue Coral soaps and waxes. Formula Auto Wash has served the community for over 30 years. Senior discounts all day, every day. Ladies' Day Wednesday, $3 off any wash. Early bird discount Monday through Thursday till 9:30 a.m. Check out our website, formulaautowash.com.
You know you already want a Toyota, but when you want more from your Toyota store, you want Smithtown Toyota, where every Toyota comes with Smithtown Toyota's Toyota for Life program, giving you lifetime New York State inspections, lifetime 10% discounts on all parts and service, 2 years of complimentary oil changes, 2 years of scheduled maintenance, and more, all at no cost to you, plus low clear-out deals on every Toyota in stock. Get more from your Toyota store. Hurry to Smithtown Toyota.
All right, fine.
We're back.
We're back with Frank Vitro.
Yeah.
They both just shut me up like you wouldn't believe, everybody. They get vicious behind the scenes. Oh, my God.
Don't give away a behind the scenes.
I know.
Come on.
Come on, man.
Woo.
All right, so now he wants to take over our show. I wanted to ask you a question about a first date, and what did you say to me during commercial? You're like, can we talk about texting? I want to talk about texting. Good.
One thing about
All right,
texting.
so now we're going to move on to advice.
Good.
One thing about texting, because you
Yeah.
guys mentioned texting before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get fed up with texting sometimes. Like, I think
You don't like my Bitmojis?
I think people. I don't even know how you do that. I think people. I think people need to. Oh, we didn't talk about the app.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hang on. Well,
Okay, we'll go back to that.
Just go ahead.
okay. And then we're gonna do this. And we're gonna do this. And we're gonna do this. What was I supposed to say?
You're talking about texting.
Oh, yeah.
You're very
I
angry
think
about it.
people
What are you
need to-
angry about?
I think people need to make phone calls more.
I love that, what you're
Need
saying.
to talk on the phone.
I wish
more.
guys
I'm
would.
tired of the. Sometimes I'm like, I can't take the texting anymore. It's like, I'm tired of it. Like,
So
I just
call.
call me. Like, I want to talk on the phone, and it'll be much quicker, and that's the end of it. I want to text. I mean, geez,
No,
I
you
just-
want-
I want to
see?
call. I messed up. I want.
I've never gotten a phone call from you, but go ahead.
Yeah, that's interesting. So
That's
if you
interesting
meet
that
a
you
girl,
don't.
or if you're interested in a girl, you're going to call her is what you're saying.
I'd rather call.
Thank God.
I'm better.
There's not-
I'd rather be in person. I'm better in person. I'd rather be in person.
Okay.
I don't mind face to face.
All right. So
I
you
pay my bills in person. I'm an in-person
What?
guy.
Who does that?
Exactly.
Oh
I
my
like being
God.
in front of people.
Wow.
Who takes your bill in person?
My own bank that tells her like they all know me. They're like, Frank, online banking. Like, come on. I'm like, no, I want to be here. They're
I
trying
wanna
to get rid
see
of
you.
me. They're trying to get rid of me.
So if you don't do online dating though, right?
No.
All right, so if you did, and say you're going back and forth talking to each other or whatever, and now it leads to texting, would you Would you text before the date, or would you call first to speak with them on the phone?
Texting
and
has
then
its place.
Okay.
Obviously, there's a time to text, and it may go on, whatever.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Texting is fun.
Yes, it has its place, but at some point, it's like, can we just?
But would you want to speak with them on the phone first before you met them in person, or you're fine with texting and then meeting somebody on a first date without speaking to them ever?
No. You got to talk on the phone.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Isn't that insane?
So you would call the girls, what you're saying?
Instead of text, if I never even spoke to
Yeah,
her?
that's what I'm saying. Say you started talking
nuts.
on an app,
Of course.
whatever. Okay.
That's why am I wrong? I think that's
No,
nuts.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
I think that's like cowardice. Like talk to them.
Right.
All right,
Don't.
Frank.
All
Wow,
right,
you're
good, we like
impressing me.
this.
You're impressing
Really?
me. Yeah.
We like this. Hey, Chrissy,
You're
did he
impressing
call
me.
you?
No.
What are you talking about? I was in
No.
the bar. Like,
No,
you
this
left me
is
hanging.
this is
She
the
let me-
best.
she let
This
me
guy.
hang.
Wait, how did you guys go on
How
a
do
date
we always
anyway?
go
Because
back
I
here?
will say this. Chrissy went on a date with.
Come on.
Well, first of all, Frank was.
I don't want to waste the whole show on this.
Frank was a guest on our show on Long Island News Radio, like a month ago or something. And so
Longer.
it turns out that Chrissy and Frank went on a date. I had no idea about this.
Well, David set him up on a date with us, with me, not us. Just after
Not on you.
Right.
With you.
So I
It was
learned,
just with me.
I learned during some show that they had gone on a date somehow. I didn't know about it. So,
right. I met him after our show.
Right. So how was the dynamic with that? Did Frank call you?
Well, I was texting him. I'm like, meet me in the parking lot. He wasn't answering my phone, the text. And then I tried calling him. He didn't answer the call.
No, before that, though.
And then I drove away. I was going to drive home, and I called my sister. I'm like, forget him. She goes, maybe he's in there, and he doesn't hear his phone. I'm like, well, that's retarded. How does he not hear his phone?
But before that,
Yeah.
no, like when we were planning a date, actually.
Did you guys speak on the phone?
No, but here's the reason why. No, time out. But here's the reason why. Really, first of all, we did speak before that, though. I was on.
Well, I
the
met
show.
you,
on a
yeah.
show,
So
yeah.
we spoke before.
True.
And then it was before this show. You were getting ready for the show, and you're like, I'm about to go on. And I was at home, and I was
Right.
watching. I watched.
Okay.
And we were going to meet afterwards. So,
That
like I
sounds
said, there's a
creepy.
time and place for everything. Yeah, that's
Oh,
creepy,
you
right?
wa-
I was watching.
You're like, I was watching it.
watching
Wait,
you
you
get
guys
ready.
met after our show?
So my point is, there is a time and place. Like that was more
Who
appropriate.
knew?
She had to get things going, text, and so
Okay.
Right.
for the show, and I was texting. There's a time. It was more
Right.
appropriate.
Then
to
I was
text at the time.
driving away. I was going to drive home. And then really quick, I turned back around because my sister talked me into it. And then I see your arms flailing through the glass window of the bar.
Okay.
You're talking to the bartender. Your arms are in the air. And I was like, oh, that's Frank, because I knew right away that
Yeah,
that was
I
you.
was there for like 2 hours.
And then I walked in. I'm like, bro, I was going home. You're like, I was about to leave.
I
I'm
was like 2 hours. There was like 8 glasses empty.
Interesting.
On top of the
and I'm
bar.
like, I'm starving. You're like, all right, we got salty tater tots.
one
and then
tater tot
you
for
ate
you.
one.
So yeah, Chris.
So that was our date, but whatever. So now,
So nothing ever came about that date.
No.
Okay. All right, so moving on.
I don't know. I had a good time.
yeah, I know, we did.
I thought it was fun. We
So we
laughed.
see a date too.
We laughed.
He doesn't want anything. So, all right, so when you're on a first date, he doesn't want anything.
Okay.
Why do we have him on?
Can I say something first?
Yeah.
And that's where you on spot.
I want to, for a quick second, change gears. Guys, you could also, because I don't want you guys to miss their show on Tuesdays.
So it's amazing.
Yes. So Tuesdays, you could also get them on, there's an app, LI News
Oh.
Radio. So go to, if you on your phone, go LI News Radio.
never knew
they
that.
have an app also. So not just the internet, because if you use your phone, everybody has their phone no matter
That's
where they
true.
are. You can listen to them while you're on the
Oh my God.
bowl. No matter what you're doing, you can always listen to them. You don't
While
have
you're
to-
insulting tater
you don't have
tots.
to be. You could be around the world, go wherever you want to go. Like you don't have to have your computer in front of you. You have your phone. You can listen to them. There's no
Thank
excuse.
you, Frank. Wow, you should be our
Perfect.
agent.
So there you go.
All right, so listen to me. If you're on a first date with somebody, because I know you've gone on some, you talked about it on our show.
I did.
Yeah, you did. You
I don't
told
date
us.
that much.
You told us
I
a story
don't
when
date
you were on
that
our
much.
How long
radio
have you been
show.
single?
Long time.
How long?
That's
right,
how
whatever.
long. I don't know. Long
So,
time.
say you're on a first date. What do you feel is a turn off from a girl? What is a turn off where you would never call her again and ask her for another date? Is it the salty tater tots?
Is it the fact she ordered the salty tater tots?
I thought they were good.
You know, the whole phone thing is no good, but that might be my fault. 'Cause maybe I'm boring them to death.
Oh, so wait, so that's a good.
Maybe I'm boring them to
No,
death.
that's
though.
a very
But guys
common
do that too on the
problem.
date.
Yeah, so tell us about that.
You know, everybody just. I think sometimes it's reflex. Everybody's caught up in their phone all the time, and
So you wouldn't pull your phone out on a date?
I think it's
no,
rude.
no.
It
in
is
fact,
rude.
I take my phone. I have my phone on me, and I don't put it in my pocket or anything. So I always have my phone, but I always put it face down on the bottom.
Oh.
Okay.
I put it face down. I don't even look to see if anything's going. And
Is
it's
that
never
because you're
on.
worried if a girl calls
And
you?
there's no sound or ring or anything like that, so I don't know if anything's. It's not like I could I just put it face down.
But if
just
you
in case you need a phone, whatever, it's there. But I don't bother with it.
If you have to take a call or text somebody, would you apologize to your
I always
date?
say sorry. Can I just
Okay.
Well, we know that.
even whatever.
Well, no, tell
Go
us.
ahead,
I want to
spit it
know
out.
because not a lot
You're
of
a
people
guest.
do
At
that.
the bar that day, I had it. I even though
I
I couldn't
remember.
get a signal, something happened. Even your phone calls came through like a half hour later. Like, oh, look at this. Bzz, bzz, bzz,
Oh, right.
remember?
I remember that.
And then there was something else that happened, and I said to you, what was it? But I
don't
remember
remember.
saying, I'm sorry, can I just respond to this real quick?
Oh, yeah.
It might have been my publisher. I'm like, can I just, is it okay? This is really important. It's my
Yeah, your
publisher.
publisher.
In fact, it was my publisher. And I said, I have to,
Lisa.
let me just respond to this. what happened?
Your
No, she's
publisher,
saying
Lisa.
publisher Lisa.
Oh, yeah, right.
No, you did do that. You're right.
Yes.
No, you were very nice.
No,
about it.
I try not to, I believe in the little things, and I try to instill it in the
That
the
is
kids I
nice.
work with. Like, please, thank you, sorry. Like, there's a lack of self-awareness this day and age of, like, what I mean by that is people don't realize their actions and their words and come outside of your own body, and how is it affecting everybody else around you?
Right. So actually,
it's a lack of that.
that's a good point. Frank, tell us what you do now, because now you're very much an educator, but in a different way.
Yeah,
So
I work.
tell us what you do now.
I work. Ironically, the two entities that were against me for a while, I kind of recreated my life, and I really planned it. Part of it, I work with the court system now, criminal courts, family courts, and every public school district in Suffolk County, Long Island. I educate the kids that have been kicked out of school, arrested, need a second chance in life, need a break, and sometimes the school districts aren't equipped to do what we can do. So we take them. The judge will call us up. We go down there. We'll interview the kid, see if it's appropriate. We take the kid, and it's a whole facility. They detain. They live with us.
Okay.
I do the educational component, so they live somewhere else, and then they come to me. I educate them, catch them up in credits, get them to pass state exams. It's amazing what we can do.
Wow.
Well, it's amazing what a kid can do when they're not around rogue elements. They're clean. They're not
Right.
all drugged up. It's amazing.
They're focused.
That's why you should never give up, ever, ever, ever on a kid. I don't care what they've done in life. You don't give up on a kid.
Oh,
ever.
that's nice, Frank. You're nice.
And that's what we do. The state loves us. Like, how do you do that? And I tell the state, now I'm going to wrap myself out, we're just the best. No secret. They're clean. They're not around too often their family, which is a bad influence on their own family. They're not around their friends. They're not drugged up. And when you're clean and you're around people that really care about you, guess what happens? You pass the state exam. Just like that. And we get results. And then I send it back to the community, and they love us. And it's a win-win all around. I love it.
I'm going to shift this back to dating because that's what we wanted his bro perspective.
I just wanted people to know what Frank is up
That
to
Frank is such a
nowadays.
great guy. He really is. No, he is he is a nice guy. What do you think makes a guy commit to a woman? Look at him. He's sweating.
He's like, well,
Even though you're not dating, you don't even want to date.
What makes an average guy, like a normal general guy?
Well,
as opposed to what other guy?
You, in general. Like, what
Well, I told a story about what made me commit to the girl I was engaged to.
Yeah, so tell us
Oh,
again.
yeah.
It was a stupid little nothing that made me commit to her.
But
it meant something to me.
But you never married her, so what does
But
that
it meant
say?
she still. That was my fault. She's a good person. I hope she's doing great.
But
I
what
don't want
makes you
talk her,
commit
but I
to
hope she's doing
one
great.
woman over the other?
Yeah. So let's think about
For me, the woman really cared. She cared. She really cared. Like
That's
really.
it?
I know it's weird, right?
No, I like that you're saying that. That's actually
The
nice.
last girl I dated,
like that.
all right, the last girl I dated, the best thing she ever did, I don't even think she realizes this.
Yeah.
No, she does. I said it. It's so silly. It's going to be nothing to you
All right,
guys.
let's hear it.
Why do you
She
say
handed
that?
me a cup of coffee in the morning.
Oh,
That's
nice.
it?
So
Yeah.
thoughtful.
You don't
I'm
have
low
to
maintenance.
You like somebody who's thoughtful.
She like,
But you didn't marry her.
True.
no, not married, dated. Like,
Right, so she gave you coffee in the morning, but obviously you
different
guys
girl.
broke
This
up.
wasn't the girl I was engaged to.
Oh, but you broke up anyway.
Yeah, we didn't really work out.
So why did you guys break up?
What?
Because it certainly outweighed the giving the coffee
Doesn't
in the
mean
morning.
anybody's a bad. Just listen, because somebody hands me a cup of coffee doesn't mean that she's the one for me. But it really meant a lot to me, and she knew it meant a lot to me. Like it's weird. Like ESPN was on in the morning, and like she listened to our conversation like from like 2 weeks ago. It wasn't like I just said it's like, oh, let me just do this. Like it was from a while back, and I said, I get a cup of coffee, just like I like it.
What kind of girls did you date prior to her?
No, it's different though. There's a different. Like the girl I was engaged to, she meant it. Everybody says, put a jacket on before you get sick. Everybody says that. But I know how this girl said it, and I had one mishap where I misjudged somebody's character, and she didn't. I was done in by her. But I'm a decent judge of character, and I was right with that woman. Didn't work out either. Like we weren't, but she cared.
All right.
She had a great
aside
heart.
from caring, what else do you look for in a girl? Because that's like one.
Yeah, what are you looking
one
for?
thing.
What's going to make you
I want somebody
settle
with,
down?
Somebody that could put me in my place.
Okay.
Because I could be sometimes a little
all over the place.
Yeah, and like I want some
have
like,
a wandering eye.
Really say
A wandering eye.
No.
Wow.
Yeah, do you have a wandering eye
Absolutely
when
not.
you're with
I've
somebody?
never
That's a
once
good...
cheated or listen.
Cheat? You have a book about.
I wasn't committed to any of them.
Well, I'm just saying the chick got mad at you because you were hooking up with a bunch of other chicks.
That wasn't anybody I was ever committed to.
Were you ever married?
But she probably thought you were committed.
Do you want to get married? I know.
Sure.
I hate that question, to be honest.
I guess. I mean,
I hate
I
that.
really don't know what the point of it is, but
Right.
I really don't know what the point of it is.
But you want to be in a committed relationship.
I need a piece of
at
paper
one
to tell me
point.
that I love a woman and she loves me.
No, that's not
exactly.
what
So
it
what's the
is.
point? Well, what is it?
Well, why don't you want
It's
to?
my show. What is it? I'm just kidding.
Oh my God! Ask me that on your show, all right? You don't
Yeah, I
believe
do
in
want-
marriage?
Do I believe in marriage? Remember St. Elmo's Fire?
Yeah,
You ever seen
I
that
love
movie?
that. I love that movie. I love that
Marriage
movie.
was created thousands of years ago by people that lived to be 32 years old. Something like that.
kinda
That's their
agree.
line, not mine.
Right, okay.
You have a good memory.
I have a good memory.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break. On that
Don't
note,
go anywhere. Well, hurry up. Get your
don't go
popcorn.
anywhere. We gotta find
The
out.
best is yet to come.
Frank's gonna tell us.
Hi, I'm Tom Neely from Madhousetv, and when I'm not at the studio, I'm here at the Harrison Law Group. This is my real job. And this January 2015, Brett and I are putting together a show called Legal Straight Talk. It'll be aired on Cablevision as well as here at Madhousetv. You need to tune in. This information that we're going to be giving the public is the real deal. It's all about what you should do, what you shouldn't do. So tune in this January 2015 for a new episode of Legal Straight Talk. Hi, I'm Tom Neely from Madhousetv, and when I'm not at the studio, I'm here at the Harrison Law Group. This is my real job. And this January 2015, Brett and I are putting together a show called Legal Straight Talk. It'll be aired on Cablevision as well as here at Madhousetv. You need to tune in. This information that we're going to be giving the public is the real deal. It's all about what you should do, what you shouldn't do. So tune in this January 2015 for a new episode of Legal Straight Talk.
It's unbelievable, guys.
We're back.
All right, Vicky is selling me on the black market.
Vicky
All
did
right.
a great job of posting Chrissy's pictures.
I
So
just saw that.
Again, if you want to be a contestant on our
The price is right.
Tuesday
Are
night
you gonna be a
radio show
contestant?
to win a date with Chrissy, go to Long Island
Frank?
News.
Everybody
What
will
is
drop
it?
out
LINewsradio.com.
LInews.com.
But go on Facebook and private message us.
All right, listen to me.
Yes.
For Zank, look at me.
Oh, what?
Why do guys send mixed signals to women? Like, say you go on a date, right?
She cracks me
And
up.
you have, no, why am I funny? Why am I
'Cause you're
funny?
not funny.
I'm
You're
being
class
dead
clown in
serious.
high
school.
I know, but I'm being dead serious.
Okay.
Say you go on a date, you have a great time. You're acting interested, she's acting interested, and then you don't hear from him ever again. Why do you do that?
Well,
You?
why
Me?
do men
I'm
do
asking-
that?
I don't do anything.
Why do men do that?
Why? What does that mean?
First of all,
and why
when it
do men
comes to
do
mixed
that?
signals,
You're
women are
you're the
kings,
expert.
the queens of mixed signals. It's women that send the mixed signals. That's number one. Number two, guys are
I don't
pigs.
believe that. Okay, there we go.
Straight
Let's
up.
talk about it.
Guys are just pigs. Don't ever think, I'm going to tell you, guys are going to hate me right now. And every guy
Yeah,
that
tell us,
wants
we
to be the
want-
nice guy and wants to be Mr. Not me, no way, man. Listen to me. I'm telling you right now. All right? I wrote the book. I know it.
All right.
Don't let them fool you.
All
Don't
right.
let them fool you.
But Joseph is
They
a
won't-
nice guy, normal.
Joseph
I
is
understand.
different.
I know.
All right, fine.
No, but he's involved. Like a single guy.
All right,
Yeah.
go ahead.
And a lot of non-single guys, unfortunately, but a single guy, they want one thing. That's it. Don't let them fool you. They'll take it, and they're gonna and well, no, that's not it. No way. I'm just being nice. Yeah, I know. But what if? Give them one little opening and watch what happens.
All right, so what do you recommend?
What if you give an opening and they don't take it and
then be insulted? No,
Wait, you give an opening?
No, but what if they reach out to you again and then
But mixed signals is women, I think.
Well, no, it's not. It's men.
No.
Connie?
I think it's women all the way.
Connie?
What?
Men give mixed signals too.
Women give mixed signals.
I think they both do.
I think they think differently. See, I think women, I'm no expert. Like, in
Yeah.
my opinion, this is what happens with a relationship.
We're talking about relationships now? Oh, God, okay.
You don't want to?
Well, I was
okay, let's go back.
Go ahead.
I'll pump the brake pedals. Let's back it up.
No, I want to hear this.
Let's hear your
I think what
perspective.
happens is, from my perspective,
Right.
Can't wait.
Things happen in life, man, woman, a couple, and a woman,
Oh, it's not a woman?
generally speaking, will put up with a lot of stuff, more stuff than a guy
is
puts
true.
up with.
That
but,
is
but
true.
they keep
That
it
is
quiet,
true.
and maybe they do things quietly, and they're smiling, and they're trying to do something. A guy, if he's not happy, the hell, like you're gonna know when the guy's not happy.
Well, all right,
That's
so wait,
true.
so this is a really good tip. So, to just piggyback on that, so are you saying that girls put up with a lot more stuff than they should, and that at
Yep.
a certain
Settle.
point they should then exit their relationship if there are too many red flags?
But what happens is this though. Here's what happens though.
Yeah, there's a whole other
Girls,
issue.
it's wrong that they're putting up with a lot of stuff, but they're
It
trying
is.
to do things, and they're trying to send signals. But a guy doesn't think that way, so a guy thinks everything's okay because a guy is going to let you know straight up.
Right, and a
Generally
girl's not
speaking, of
vocal
course.
is what you're saying.
Yes. So a year goes by, and she's like, "I'm all these signals, and she's not picking up on anything."
She's resentful. She
Like
hates
Jesus,
something.
and the guy doesn't even know what the hell's going on. But what always happens, guys? This is what happens. They're not going to leave you. They're going to set themselves up first. So guys, next thing you know, guys are like, "What do you mean you got somebody else you left?" Like, I don't even know what the hell's going on around here.
my
I'm not letting the guy off the hook. The guy's wrong. He's not treating you right. Whatever he's doing.
Wait, so you're saying a girl will find another guy first?
Yeah, there's always something else going on.
Oh,
So will you.
interesting.
You guys do the same
No,
thing.
but a guy lets you know straight up.
I don't
you
believe
know
that.
when a guy's not happy.
No, a guy will not
Guy
let you
is
straight
not
up.
going to put up with nonsense for a year.
So
It ain't happening.
a girl's in a
You're lying.
Question's manhood,
relationship.
then.
She knows she wants to exit the relationship so that she
I don't
looks
agree
for
with Frank.
someone else,
It might take a year for her to say I had enough.
and it's only until she finds someone else.
Generally,
So
it happens all the time.
Okay, all right.
Not all, you know what I mean.
so let me ask you something
So
then.
that's your experience.
What I'm saying is, it's the age-old thing. It's nothing new. I write this.
It's in the book?
It's in my book.
Standing on
but
Principle
I learned this
on
through education.
Amazon.
Everybody hears everybody, but nobody really listens. Nobody's listening. You have to
So that's the
listen to
key.
people. Really listen to what's going on.
And
See, self-awareness. What are you doing, and how's it affecting everybody else?
Well, I think you're also advising women if they're in a relationship that's not ideal, they need to speak up
Yeah, absolutely.
instead of
Communicate.
finding Bobby Joe in the background.
Yeah,
Bobby Joe.
absolutely.
What do you
'Cause
think-
then it's lose-lose.
Right.
What do you think men are looking for in a relationship ultimately?
Men?
Yeah, you. What are you
kinda-
looking for?
Me?
No,
I want to laugh. Like, here's what I learned.
Me too.
When I was down and out, I always, at least I could look back and say, you know what? But I laughed. And then you wake up and I tell people like, did you laugh today? Are we gonna laugh? Like when I'm with the kids, like we laughed. We had a good time today, right? Well, okay. You had a good time today, though, right? Well, tomorrow we have a good time again. And like, who cares or anything? Like you have.
So you want a
ate
girl
good
that
today.
makes
Like
you
I
laugh.
joke with the kids. You ate good today, right? We ate. Like I'll eat lunch with them. Like we ate good. Played basketball. We left, right? But tomorrow we'll do it again. Like that's it. Like keep it simple
Have
in
fun,
life. Keep it
okay.
simple in life.
Right.
Let's have a good time because everybody. Listen, everybody can lose. What happened to me can happen to anybody. You could lose it, and then
Yeah.
what? I was living large before that, and what? But I wasn't complete. I lost track of my personal life, and then
Right, okay.
But you're back on track now, so don't worry for Zane.
a couple more things I have to do. But I'm good. I'm not worried.
You got a book
I'm good. No, I'm fine.
on Amazon.com. Where else can people get the book?
Communicate though. You have to listen. To something.
All right.
You
So
have to
you're
listen.
saying most women don't communicate how they feel.
They do it differently, and it doesn't work with
They
guys.
hold it in, they
It doesn't
become
work with
resentful,
guys.
they act like everything's great.
Yeah, it doesn't work with guys. Because guys will tell you. They're
They
more,
send you the dead roses on
Yeah,
Valentine's
I mean,
Day.
guys do it wrong too. Because guys will lose their cool. They'll start yelling. That doesn't get you anywhere either. That's
Right.
not. I'm not saying guys
Right.
are right and
Right.
girls are wrong. Like
Right, okay.
everybody's wrong.
So what would you advise to a girl who speaks up during a relationship and the guy is not open to it?
Move on. Like
fix them?
it's real simple. It's like I tell people who don't have a good job interview. Well, your person doesn't fit your employer. Do you really want to work for somebody who doesn't want you? It'll be a miserable career if you work for somebody who doesn't want you. You don't fit in.
So what
Go to the next
about if a girl goes on a date with a guy, okay, and the guy after the date does not, text her or follow up with communication? What does that mean?
Then you're out.
But then why do they reach out again sometime later? To make small talk.
It's Christmas or Thanksgiving, or it's some kind of sentimental thing, and they get caught up in a moment and they want to reach out to people.
Let's say it's a first date, and the first date goes great, you think, and then a couple days later you don't hear from the guy, and then finally he
kind of like our date. Kind of like our date.
Finally he reaches out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think a girl should even be open to it, or should she walk away?
No. Well, how long? Yeah, whatever it is. Why not?
Well, what does it mean? Why do guys do that?
Why look into it?
If you really like the girl, wouldn't you have texted her the next day? Or you're saying no?
You could. I'm not a game player though. Yeah. Why not? Yeah.
If you went on a date with someone and you haven't met somebody great in a long time.
I'm being set up right here. I mean, set up and for the kills, fattened up, I should say. I'm the Thanksgiving turkey right now, everybody. I know what's going on.
You're being stuffed.
I know what's going on.
You're being stuffed.
I'm not stupid.
With salty tater tots.
Yeah.
All right? With salty tater tots.
I know what's going on.
Come on.
No, but really, what is it? Why do guys do that?
Don't look into things. You don't hear from him, so now a month later he texts you. So respond to the text. No big deal. What's the big deal?
Well,
maybe you're not the only one he reached out to.
But if you were really interested in a girl, wouldn't you want to see her again right away?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't dispute that.
I cannot.
No.
So why do guys reach out?
Maybe he had other dates going on. He's not committed to you.
But why do they even, if they're not really interested?
You could go out on.
If they're not really interested,
booked up for the next 3 weeks, right?
But why, if they're not really interested, obviously, why do they even bother reaching out a week later or whatever days later?
Maybe they are.
But they have something going on. But they had some other dates in
maybe
mind.
This, maybe that. You just don't know. Like, what's the harm in saying, okay, why not?
Right.
So if you didn't have a good time, then fine. But if you both did, ask him when you see him.
So if you were really interested in a girl, you would let days go by without reaching out to her?
Would I?
And asking her to hang out again?
No. If you really love her.
So he wasn't really interested in me.
Girl.
So he wasn't really interested.
Chrissy, we're not even talking
I got the answer, guys.
Why does everything have to be about
Well, because we talked about, you brought it up.
That's not true.
I got the answer, guys. All right, well, thanks for being a contestant.
All right, so listen, Frank, you were an amazing guest. Tell everyone what your book is and where we can find your book.
Well, you can find my book. Listen, just go to, I like to tell people, just go to my website. It's going to be hard to remember. It took me 4 weeks to make up this website.
Oh, what's the domain? It sounds scary.
Yeah, it's called frankvetro.com.
Vitro.
frankvetro, VETRO.com. If you go there, it tells you everywhere you can get my book. It's being re-released within the next month. Bigger and better, and cheaper. Bigger, better, and cheaper, actually.
Oh, cheaper?
Where in life can you get more
My
for
mom
less?
wants to order your book.
So go to frankvetro.com. You're going to love it. And thanks for having me. Thanks for listening to me.
Here's your mustache.
Perfect. And now it's selfie time.
Come on.
Come on, Frank. Vitro, get up here.
All right.
I wish we had... Oh, my God. Just
watch
dropped.
your mic.
Wait.
I'm getting dizzy.
Wait, give me one of these. Wait.
Wait, let me put his book up in the selfie. All right, thank you for watching.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.
We love you, Frank. Thank you. We'll go on another date.